So I bought the Wave XLR. A few days ago, I made a video talking about how I was having some audio issues, and it was because of my Go XLR's drivers. They were just outdated, and I'm pretty sure you can't update them anymore, so I went ahead and bought the Wave XLR. I mean, I've only had it for about 2 weeks, but so far I like it. The software is pretty easy and straightforward to use. There aren't like a ton of tutorials out there. I could always make my own if needed, but I like it. The only downside to their software is that when it comes to adding VSTs to your microphone, like the noise gate and the de-esser, you do have to go and download those VSTs from like a third-party website. When it comes to the things that I don't like about the Wave XLR, it's about the physical interface itself. I like the design. I like how it's small, compact. It doesn't stick out too much. I'm just not the biggest fan on these settings that you can physically control. I just don't really think they are necessary. I wish you could program them. I'm also not the biggest fan on the button layout. For example, the mute button is in the back, and I don't know why it's located there, because that means I can't have the Wave XLR right up against my monitor, because then the mute button is blocked by the monitor. I wish they moved it to the front because there's a lot of dead space to the right of the dial, and I wish they put it there because that means it would just be a lot more convenient for the user. The other thing I don't really like is the dial. I'm okay with turning the dial, I just don't like pressing it in because it is unnecessarily loud. Thankfully, I don't have to do it too much because I usually leave it on the headphone volume setting, because the two other settings are your mic gain and the last one is like your mixed volume. So that is like how much of your own voice you are hearing in your headphones compared to the volume that's coming out of your computer. I don't really touch that one, so I usually leave it on the headphones, but it's still annoying when I do have to adjust something that I have to press it in because it is very, very loud. So if you're in the market for a new interface, I would definitely recommend the Wave XLR. It's probably the best competitor to the Go XLR.